Partners are partners. So they've kind of reached the top and they're comfortable. And those offices are probably real close to their house. And they like the routines in those offices. And they handpicked all those people in those offices. So getting those partners to agree to rotate is not likely. But if they want it to really grow and be a business and not a lifestyle practice, they need to learn to do that. So it's a fundamental decision those partners are going to have to make. Do we just want to have a lifestyle practice where we go to Europe 3 weeks a year and just kind of milk the firm? That's fine. You don't have to travel to different offices. But if you truly want to make it a business and you want to really scale culture, you need to rotate. Leadership needs to sit in different seats and spread the culture that way. So it's a pretty big question the partners are going to have to ask themselves. But that's another easy way to kind of fix some of this is distribute, move people around a little bit more. So you're not getting some of that clickiness. You could even do the same thing with people inside the offices, getting them to kind of rotate to different offices once a month. So they're getting to know people in different places and getting exposed to that. And then the third thing that you could add to this, possibly solve the problem, is create some incentives that are firm-wide and not office-wide. So the more that people see, I get a bonus when everybody hits this number, rather than I get a bonus when my office hits this number. The upside of I get a bonus when my office hits this number is I have a little more control over it, and it feels more like I got a small team. The downside is I end up competing with the other offices. It will create a sibling competition. So you just have to be aware of that. So what some organizations do is they try and do both. They've got some office metrics with bonuses, and they've got some overall firm metrics. In this case, if it's competition is getting out of hand, then we want to change some bonus structure so it benefits people when the entire firm wins, not just when an office wins. So changing compensation structure, which is probably the most difficult and complicated of the three. But that would be the third strategy that you could do. So any of those, so going from transparency to rotating folks, including the partners, to changing compensation, bonusing could help to alleviate the dynamic. So those would be my tips.
Nice. How do you feel about things like an internal newsletter or intranet for transparency?
I think those are all very, very good. I think what it does, those are best when you do a lot of stories about people in the offices.